Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Brazil take the lead. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. That's a nicely shaped ball. Face to face with the keeper. Tries a shot! He has done it! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, the
shot, surely! Marquinhos cuts it out. And that was nowhere near his best. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He has found the way through. The ball goes in. Roberto Carlos clears it away. Can he finish? It's fallen kindly here. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's got away. Guardiola attempts a clearance. And it's Neymar. The referee's awarded a free kick. Neymar with a real chance here.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! A finish right from the top draw. Into the lead once more. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
27 minutes is number 10.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gabriel tidy with his distribution. He's shifting through the gears here. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And he has shown him a yellow card. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Belletti. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Van Dijk. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Busquets. Ball is over the line. He's picked his way through. Throw-in. Guardiola gets rid without sophistication. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. There they go, hunting again.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Van Dijk. Cruyff.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Goes down, but nothing given. Can he latch on to this? Now that's well seen too. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And the referee brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? Now it's Messi. Jordi Alba. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played out towards the right wing. Now, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but he's gone for goal. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe driving through them. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. That's a throw. a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Jordi Alba clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Danilo tries to pass it through. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, this looks sharp. India perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That has not gone well. Van Dijk. Jordi Alba. In with the challenge. He is through here. And he whips it in.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that could set him on his way. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get free. Has crossed into the middle. Busquets. And the referee brings it to a close. India can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all
How
to
would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
India never really...
Please like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe, guys.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
and welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise.
Olise! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He is through here! No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Azar. He's got away. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's definitely not his best. Tries to pass it through. Pass is just off target. It's not an especially good pass, that. He has found the way through. And that has left him in a heap. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nicked it back promptly. It's roll! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
A droll. Approaching the half-hour mark. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. Face to face with the decent chance! It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 31 minutes is number 11, Sunil Chetri.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, we always look the favourite there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it. India really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And this is Azar. Bernardo Silva is always looking to break lines. He's found the way. Olise! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Played into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's real chance! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have hauled themselves right back into it. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, that's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution on the field. Number 11, Sunil Chetri. Number 16,
Second period then underway.
Number 20, Azar.
Olise, and he's managed to get free.
Coming on the field.
Pretty robust defending.
18,
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous
7,
area.
Adams.
He knew what was coming.
Number
That's a yellow
19,
card.
Messi.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And the ball's come loose here. Has another go! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, that's fabulous. Olise. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Rooney. Rooney stood his ground. Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away. Can he finish? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now that's well seen too. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There's a quick free kick. Nicely spread. Has a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Over to the left. He is through here.
India really can only do one
has
thing
been
now, Peter.
indicated.
Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Tries to play it through. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
That's a decent clearance. And that will be the final act. India played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
India definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through. He's had it taken off him. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's onto this. He is through here. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run, and
Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's on his way. Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Jordi Alba. He's picked his way through. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Roberto Carlos looking to play it into the box.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Lacking in accuracy.
He has a livelier imagination than I thought. The angle just wasn't quite there.
Aimed beyond the defence. India were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going...
Header! Goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
After 33 minutes is number 4.
India have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And the through ball. Could be danger here. Picked out, goes for a shot! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Well, that looks a decent ball, and it's been played through. No mistake! Olise looking to get on the end of this.
There will be 3
Hazard
minutes
can
added
so
time.
cleverly bypass the press. Oh, that's fabulous. They get a throw in. Trameni gets it away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
And now,
India
I'd just
will be
like to
pretty
read out
happy
our
with
fan
the
club
way they've
members who are
performed so
celebrating their
far. They
birthdays today.
remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution in progress.
India get the ball rolling in the second half.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. He's found a way through. Yamal. India do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Olise, great vision. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe.
A great feat, that.
He's away. They're urging it. Mbappe! And that would have been some goal.
Mbappe certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
Played into space. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Iniesta. That ball looks a good one. No, that's been intercepted. India finding their passes. Pogba. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's very neat. Yamal! Oh, should have put that away.
Lamine Yamal has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that has put a halt to things. Neymar! Off the post!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cafu. Busquets. Iniesta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
India can
Volunteers
always
ready to
take
block.
more
Please
positives from a
report to the
result like
staff room
this.
immediately.
Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
The midfield three Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three especially.
He's going for goal! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Now it's Cruyff. Cafu. That is a great pick out. He's got away. It's anyone's ball now. Danger averted for now. India have got it back and they'll have another go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated, but if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he's been shifted off it. He's shifting through the gears here, and PUBG Mobile! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here, definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Wriggles his way through. Now he's got space here. Good take and tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Baresi spots it and intercepts. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Haaland. Oh, the big chance! Busquets. Fernando Torres. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Camavinga threads one in, spread it left. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, super Cruyff! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Turnip. And the finish! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And now,
The
please
midway
turn
point of the
towards
game.
screen for a
What an end to the
special
half,
presentation
Peter.
featuring
A lot
our
of the
guest
best action
performers today.
of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution for Milan, number 17, Erling Haaland. Number 5, Park Ji-sung. Number 14, Hazard. Number 22,
That gets things going for the second half.
number 19.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante
Number
first.
13, Rooney. Number 4, Mbappe. Number 18, Bernardo Silva. Number 21, Mohamed Salah. Substitution.
Roberto Carlos. Just about within shooting range. That's an imaginative pass. India do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And it's Rooney. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He's away! Iniesta.
That was lovely, that.
Plenty to aim at. He's had a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? He might be in here! And he's there to make the challenge. India needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's through, now is he in? Bernardo Silva, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Might want to be careful there.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is good strength. Oh, that's nice. Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. He's given the time to pick a pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Stood up well to him there. And Van Nistelrooy! It's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Number 20,
You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Milan have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Bernardo Silva. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Milan really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still...
Oh, what a mistake! Bernardo Silva is always looking to break lines. He's found a way through. He's found some space.
Been indicated.
Got to be quick to recover this. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescent.